guide you through this throughout the day. Alongside with me is my partner in crime, Alexander Ibsen. Say hello to the folks out there, Alex.
Hello, I'm new to this, so Klaus is the veteran, and I will just try to get along.
We will try to. We are by no means experts in the game of Powerchair Hockey. Up, we already have a 1-0 lead for the Danish team, Jakob Dahl and Danny Mogensen. So an early lead. We will probably see that ton of goals scored in this format. There has been end-to-end action all weekend long. We played, of course, all day yesterday as well, where we did group play. So it has been quite high-scoring games generally, where it is important to score every time you have the ball to sort of keep serve.
So yesterday we saw two different defensive positions with the orange teams, with Nikolai playing in the middle in front of the goal, and Jacob and Danny more offensive with the pressure.
Yeah, definitely two different styles we see the teams employ. Remember, these teams are actually pretty new to this format as well. This is not a type of gameplay that is played all that much internationally. So definitely teams are searching for the better strategy. We see Nikolai and Richard here, the orange team, opting for what you could call sort of a passive defensive strategy of placing Nikolai with his long reach on the middle of the in front of goal, and having Richard shut off the corners. No goal is the call there. That was close. Whereas you will see when at some point the orange team takes over the ball, we will see Jakob and Jakob Dahl and Danny Mogensen pressure high up the court.
Yeah. So a 2-0 lead is actually pretty huge. We saw yesterday that the games will not be won with a lot of goals.
Yeah, I mean, with the largest margins we saw yesterday was like 3-4 goals. So definitely being down 2-0 is critical. It's go time for Team Orange. Now they win a free ball very high up the court now, and therefore that pressuring defense is forced to go into a more passive state.
Yeah, Jake just looking for when he can go on Nikolai.
Yeah, if Nikolai loops back across, wow,
Then a lucky goal of Danny.
Tough luck for Danny there, not keeping that out. So again, we have a clear pattern here. Jakob circling the net, looking for a tiny sliver of daylight to push through. But again, it is absolutely crucial that you keep your patience here and don't just start shooting at everything.
So Nikolai is very satisfied with his position. He doesn't even have the hand on the joystick.
No, he's totally fine sitting here and reaching as far as he possibly can to close off the angles for help out his goalkeeper.
Yeah.
A little contact there. The refs let it go and saves play on. Oh! Very sexy, but he overstepped the line. He was. How would you say that in English, Alex?
I don't know.
He was offsides, maybe. You can't enter as an opposing player. You cannot enter the goal area. So, and Danny did so by an inch or two.
Using the goal to put on the high pressure is very effective, it looks like.
Yeah, this is very aggressive strategy.
Also, we need to...
Uh-oh.
But they need to be past the middle.
Oh, golly. Okay. Well,
tough luck.
The high pressure from DAHL and Mogensen, creates panic. They almost concede themselves, but get the turnover and an easy goal.
Oh.
Wow.
Great. Good work by Nikolai.
Yeah, that was great. He reversed out of the pressure.
So there isn't much room for Jacob. Like a third of the goal line for him to shoot at.
Yeah, basically, and I mean all that is due to. Oh wow!
Mistake maybe from Richard there.
Yeah, maybe, but I think actually that Danny had been successful in moving Nikolai over a little bit, so that the angle there on the left side was slightly larger than it had been so far. And again, the high pressure. I mean, they are totally.
But one thing about this game is also that Nikolai and Richard is actually the first time playing together. And Jacob and Danny have been playing together for almost 10 years.
Absolutely. So that sort of familiarity allows you to bring that high pressure because you know exactly where your teammate is going to be at any given time. I mean, the offensive play here is pretty simple. Danny is barely involved, but defensively, that familiarity is extremely important. Wow, Rikard sort of going after Jakob a little bit here, maybe.
But I think
maybe Rikard is starting to lose his patience.
Yeah, but he's doing a very good job. He's fast closing the corners.
Yeah.
So Jacob cannot drive around the goal and put it in.
Absolutely, and.
Oh.
Oof.
Good.
Oh wow!
Great save.
Looked almost like he was gone there, but.
Okay. Jacob's trying to move.
What Jacob is doing? Yeah, trying to get Rikard to do something, to just move in one way or the other, so that he gets some movement, which he can then sort of exploit. Oh, nice block here by Nikolai. But yeah, it's so tough for Nikolai and Rikard to create turnovers and sort of get back into this game. This strategy is really nice if you're up by one or maybe the game is tied. But when you're down, you gotta get moving, man. And Rikard is trying.
Oh, good job.
He senses the same urgency.
But I think it's a good idea to keep the
1 minute left of the half, it was called.
They are not desperate yet, Nikolai and Rikard. They still have 11 minutes.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, they've really struggled creating goals themselves. So I mean, they can't wait around too long before starting to force the issue. Jakob, extremely. Yeah, here we go.
And Rikard with a great save.
Yeah, that's beautiful. They will keep this in. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be a.
He got it. I have to.
Clearly, what Rikard.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Clearly, what Rikard was trying to do was keep the ball inside the area, because then, after a certain amount of time, that means a free ball for his team.
But that was a very good opportunity for the orange team because Jacob missed a completely free shot.
Yeah. With so little contact, the referees hadn't really have to make any calls. I wonder what he could possibly be lobbying for. So the beat goes on. We have the same pattern as the first half.
But I still think they have to wait until a few minutes left before they will get very offensive Nikolaj and Rickard, because yesterday they didn't have much success with it.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's a tough situation. It is tough for. Okay, so they get. That was pretty nice by Rickard. By making sort of a a crazy move on Jakob, he sort of forced a bad shot. He forced a bad shot from Jakob, and now they're in possession, and this is going to be a great chance. What can Danny do here? Yeah, nice, good job. Now that was perfect from Nikolaj and Rickard, baiting Jakob into a bad shot and capitalizing on the turnover. That was beautiful. So what's the score now, Alex? 4-3?
Yeah, 4-3.
Yeah, okay.
One goal lead to
Yeah, so maybe you're right. Maybe they don't need to actually go too crazy. Hate it when you're right.
But actually, Jacob could.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
But he could just drive around the ball and wait for them to get out.
Yeah.
But I don't think Jacob has the patience for that.
No, I mean at some point it's just too boring. Now that goal, that sort of, wow. Yeah. I mean that's the danger of the high pressure. You can really be made to look like a fool if.
Yeah, that's true. So this
Wow, again, wow. That was it's pretty cool. I mean, did you catch that? That was Danny actually setting a screen on Rickard. So Rickard now with a little more aggression, he's moving out further and further in the goal area, and Danny saw this and capitalized and just went down and put a screen on him. That was pretty slick. Again, Danny doing well here, basically staying on top of Nikolaj. Remember, Nikolaj has to cross midcourt before he can shoot. So, as long as Nikolaj is behind midcourt,
that was
wow, that's close.
Yeah.
That's a close call. I mean, both players are reversing into each other. That could go either way, I think.
I actually think Dan's big mistake. I saw the situation again on the stream.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because Nikolaj is just following his line, lane or what you say.
Yeah, and I mean he was in possession of the ball. Maybe he should have gotten the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Of course, a call like this is yeah,
Damn.
that's good. I mean, Jakob really has decided that he's going to go for these.
A good idea to make Richard go back instead of go forward.
Yeah, to make him reverse. Yeah.
A little slower. But I think they should just put Richard on one man the whole time, and then Nikolaj try to go for the one-on-one.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
Yeah, Nikolaj might be good enough to pull that off.
So, in case you don't know, this is a quarterfinal game. So the winner of this game will have to play against Anders Bern and Simon Damtoft won their yesterday.
So by winning their group, they get the automatic entry into the semifinal?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anders and Simon, they seem to be the favorites, wouldn't you say, to win the tournament?
Last year's winner, Jules, withdrawing yesterday because of an injury. I think
Sadly, the team of as Alex is referring to, the team of Jules van der Heijden and Bob Guts of Holland sadly had to withdraw from the tournament last night due to an injury for Jules, and they were certainly favored to win the tournament, I would say, and now with them gone, it feels wide open.
Yeah, I think we saw some good play from one of the Finnish teams yesterday also.
Yeah, I mean they have really shown.
Well. But okay, still a 2-goal lead, right? I'll just have to look. Yes.
Still a 2-goal lead.
Still open, but only 4 minutes left.
That's going to be really tough to pull off. And again, they yeah, okay, that seems to be it. That was it. Don't think they're not going to come back from this.
3.5 minutes left.
So Nikolai and Richard will go to some sort of placement play. They will play for fifth place? No, 7th place. 8 team left, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So they're going to group play for the 5th spot.
Yeah. Against. No, not group play. Just a.
Oh, a mini knockout tournament then.
No. The loser of the other quarterfinal play against each other for the 5th place.
But there are 8 teams left. We had a small technical issue there. I'm not sure what. So I was distracted for a bit. What happened here, Alex? Did you see it?
No. Actually.
No. Okay.
But the time is stopped and the scoreboard. We had some issues with the scoreboard, but I think I will just check. A 3-goal lead, 9-6 to Jacob and Danny, and I think we have around 3 minutes left. Oh. No goal. A 5-goal lead. We didn't see what happened. But I think it's a 5-goal lead now. A 4-goal lead.
4-goal lead.
9-5 to Danny and Jacob.
9-5, the Dolly Parton.
Oh, this is
okay.
bad.
This is oh wow.
Oh, professional.
That's gotta be.
Professional free.
That's a hard foul there from from Richard, and he's awarded the green card.
Yeah, and I'm not an expert in the cards, but I think when you get a green card, it's just like a warning, and when you get the yellow card, which follows it, then you have to go out for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Which is kind of sad in a 2-on-2 situation.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
He will get in again after 1 goal. because
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
like in ice hockey.
So basically, it's a. So basically, it's a 1-goal penalty.
Yeah.
Huh?
Say that. But that
Now the
mean a
ball
lot
has
in
moved
this.
outside the area
Oh, under Richard.
under Richard. So
But I think Nikolai will get this.
yeah. Uh-oh. It can't. Can he touch this?
I
Yeah, he
don't know.
can. Huh.
Okay. So, 4-goal lead, 2 minutes left. The game is over.
The game is absolutely over. And Danny and Jacob will be moving on to the semifinals, as you mentioned, against what looks to now be the favorites to win it all.
Yeah.
Anders Berend and Simon Damtoft,
You would call it the Danish superstar team.
the superstars.
The fastest
I think-
T-stick and the
I think they will
best
appreciate that.
player from Denmark.
I think they will appreciate
I think
that.
so
That's for
too.
sure.
1 minute. They have a new fight.
But yeah. But a lot of teams had hard time yesterday also handling the high pressure from Danny and Jacob. And oh, great.
Oh wow! And we get a goal from Danny here. I mean, the rare T-stick goal. Not a lot of goals are scored by the T-stick player, obviously, but a sweet pass.
And that was 3 goals in the row for the Danny and Jacob. But
Yeah,
of course,
they have
Nikolai
absolutely.
And, Lekard has to do something, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and we see that that the oh,
Ah, the post. No. And Danny again. No. Okay.
Danny can't dig it out of the boards. Oh, maybe. Nope.
less than 20 seconds left. That's 10 seconds left. I think so. I don't know. we're soon to be over.
Yeah, there it is.
That's it.
That's it. Okay,
So 10 to 5 to Jacob.
10 to 5. That. I mean, we gotta call that a blowout. That's a pretty
but
big
I
win.
didn't think this showed the match properly.